All right, hello everyone. I am back with another movie recommendation. So this short sequence of films, the thing they have in common is that they're all about cults, cults, cults. And this is not at all coming from my anthropological background. I don't think these are fair assessments of them or documentaries, nothing like that. I think a lot of people are fascinated by them, and I am, especially these the films I'm about to show you. The way they're treated in the films, I think they're just really cool, and maybe you haven't seen these, so I want to get them out. So the first one is a movie called The East, which is about Ellen Page plays sort of investigator who goes undercover with an eco-terrorist group, so like environmentalists on steroids. And it's just fascinating to see what that group is and what their ideals are and the types of things that they would get up to. As a side note, if any of you have seen the TV show The OA on Netflix, very strange show. I recommend it though. It's really cool. This is by the same pair of people who put that together. And Britt Marling, she's half of that group, and she's one of the co-leads. So definitely check out The East. The next film is a quirky little movie, sci-fi movie called The Endless. It's kind of comical, humorous, I should say, but also some really cool sci-fi and what if stuff. So this is about a pair of friends who actually used to be in a cult, and for some reason one of them really wants to go back and visit the group, and they do. And so then the question is everything that they were being indoctrinated with, is it BS? Is it true? Is it describing something that's real but in a different way? And the way you discover this stuff, it's really cool. It's a small film, but the performances are cool, and the ideas within it are just really, really amazing. So catch The Endless. And the last one, okay, this is the movie rec of the week. What do I do with this? So this movie is not that old, and maybe you've seen it or maybe you've heard about it. Let me just preface this with saying this film is hyper violent and very dark and very disturbing. So, and I got that out. The movie recommendation for this week is Mandy. Nicolas Cage is the star, and he gets done wrong by a cult, and it's an hour and a half of carnage. Now, it's easy to describe this film in a very reductive way and say, oh, it's a revenge film. Okay. Or, oh, it's a Nick Cage vehicle and he's going to be crazy. And I think some people enjoy it on that level. But this film really is so much more. Imagine a heavy metal song from the 1980s got sick and had a fever dream, and that is what this is. The color use in this film, there are minute animated sequences. This thing is a trip and a half. And it's got a chainsaw fight, spoiler, but it does. It's a really, really engaging film. It is just visually a thing of beauty, and the soundtrack by Johan Johansson really they flow so well together. So if you haven't seen Mandy, catch Mandy. As I understand it, it's even getting sort of a Rocky Horror type following, where they're doing midnight showings of this back when we were allowed to go to movie theaters. But anyway, all right, see Mandy, and stay safe and stay sane, and I'll see you in the next recommendation video. Okay.